What's up guys, it's your boy CBO, and in today's video I'll be going over how to use Spider-Man 2 photo mode to take your photos from looking like this to this. Before we begin, I want to go over a few things to really give you an understanding of what to expect before you venture off into creating your masterpieces. Let's start with visual settings. Go ahead and press your options button, go down to settings, go down to visuals, and then you will see graphics mode. You will have fidelity and there will be performance. I strongly advise you guys to use fidelity mode since fidelity mode offers the best quality and resolution at the expense of a higher frame rate. Now let's talk about lighting. Lighting is very, very important in this situation. You can also change the lighting once you are in photo mode, but I always find it best to make it easier on yourself so you're not stressing yourself out once you actually get to photo mode. If you solve the lighting issue right now, you will not have to worry about it later. Or unless you really want to go all out and make it look that good, then you can kind of adjust it a little bit. But I just recommend you get a good spot where the lighting is nice for you at least, and then move forward from there. Now, following the lighting situation brings us into the next topic, which is day and night mode. As of right now, we do not have the ability to alternate in between night and day. So I'd advise you restart the story mode in a different slot. The only downside to that is I believe you have to be level 9 before it even starts to get dark, or at least the sun will set around that level. And then the other downside to that is you won't be able to use the suits you might want to use in photo mode, because at that point you would only have the TASM 2 suit. Now let's talk about the environment. The environment around you plays another big part in your photos if you want them to. For example, you could be doing the coolest pose, have the best editing, and it will just be off if you do not have a nice setting or environment around you. So I advise you swing around the city, find a nice point, even in the street, just jump in the air and start to swing the web. And if the lighting's right and all the other steps are right, I guarantee it will make out to be a nice picture. Now that you guys know all of that, let's jump into the actual photo mode editing part. All right, it's time to start cooking. The first thing you guys want to do is get into a pose. Now, if you guys are struggling to find a pose naturally, go into photo mode, press square, go to character mode, go down until you see character pose. From there, there's at least 20 different poses you guys can choose from. So play around with it, see which one you guys want, and then you're on to the next step. Now the next step is adjusting your picture. You do not need to have your picture remain in the same position the entire time. No. Get creative, spin it around, see which angle looks the best for you guys. This may take a little bit of time, but I promise you if you do this, your photo will look 10 times better by the end. Now, once you have your photo adjusted, which it might change towards the end, like you will see here, once you have that done, you want to go ahead and move into lighting mode. Now, notice you guys have 3 different light modes. I personally like to balance it out between the head, the waist, and then the legs. It just feels like it's a perfect balance and it's not all directed towards one spot. But it all depends on how you guys have your character in your photo mode. So these steps may vary depending on your guys' circumstance. Now, lighting mode will take quite a bit of time simply because you want to really blend those colors in well so it looks real. Also, a pro tip, look at your surroundings and look at what the light's reflecting off of. As you see, the buildings in the back are more dimly lit rather than the front side where I'm by, where Spider-Man's facing towards the sunset. He's more lit up, the background's more lit up there too, because that's where the sun's setting. It just all helps make it look more realistic. It will also help your adjustments in lighting mode, so you know how much to blend, how bright it needs to be, how dim it needs to be on your Spider-Man to make it look even more real, or at least make it fit into its background. Now what you guys are going to see me do here is tone down the exposure. Like I said, it's all about blending. Now watch how Spider-Man's face gets more toned and looks like it blends in more with the sunset theme. Alright guys, so I went ahead and toned him up a little bit, and I also toned down the background to make it a little bit more darker and make Spider-Man pop a little bit more. And as you guys might have noticed, I threw in a filter. This one's fisheye. It gives it a little bend to it. I don't know, it caught my attention. I really did like it. So I put it in there, and I strongly advise you guys find a filter that you think suits your photo, and you never know, it just may top it off. And that is pretty much it, guys. As you see, our photo looks a lot better than it did from the start, but let me show you guys just in case you forgot. And there you have it, you guys. That's how you edit in Spider-Man 2 photo mode. If you want me to do a deep dive into each and every single thing you need to do to enhance your photo quality, let me know and I will do a pro edition of the video. And the last thing you guys can do to really enhance your photos to the next level besides this is download any other photo editing software such as PixArt, Adobe Express, Canva, and so on and so forth. I know some of them are kind of pricey and you do have to pay for them. So if you guys want me to do another video on that, let me know down in the comment section below. I also want to take a second to appreciate all my new subscribers. I thank you guys so much. You guys didn't have to, but y'all stuck around. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope every single one of you have an amazing day or night, wherever you guys are. But if you're new here, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you never miss out on a future video, and I'll see you guys next time.